Yes, hello. Today I will talk a bit about studying law abroad because this is the subject I would like to study. And first off, will tell you why I would like to study law abroad and why studying abroad is a good thing. And then just quickly where I can study law abroad. And then I'll discuss upsides and downsides of working abroad. And last but not least, I'll tell you a bit about cultural aspects one needs to be aware of in an international business environment. Um, yes, why I would like to study law abroad. Here you can see a couple of points. There are 6 points here. And the first of all is it will broaden my mindset about the law and in general, because legal systems, they vary from country to country, and studying law abroad, I guess one won't just gain knowledge of the law in a different country, but one will also develop a wider perspective of the law at large. And instead of merely understanding law studies within the context of a single country, one will acquire a bigger picture, like a boundary-free viewpoint. And this will prepare one to take a variety of global challenges. And this skill set won't just benefit one as a future lawyer, but it will also improve everybody as global citizens with the ability to think more creatively. Number two, it will make me a better business person in today's global economy. Not every person who goes to law school becomes a lawyer, so whether you're interested in practicing law for a multinational firm or planning to apply your newfound expertise in the region's law to a career in business or studying law abroad, well, studying law abroad will enrich your profile. And today's economy is increasingly global, so students looking for an edge in the dynamic marketplace are likely to find it in commercial law studies abroad. Number three, different countries offer different specialties, of course. And the question is where one would want to study, because countries have a lot of different things to offer. And for example, if you're interested in technology and law, the US has a lot of programs aimed at nurturing the skills you'll need to navigate a career in this red-hot field. Switzerland, on the other hand, is a terrific destination for students leaning on towards careers in banking and financial law. It will gain, number four, I will gain country-specific expertise. Law studies abroad gives you more comprehensive understanding of the law, but it also offers the opportunity to hone your knowledge of a specific domestic legal system. So if you're planning to work as a lawyer in a specific country or to work for an organization with an interest in that region or in that region of the world, then studying law there will give you serious inside edge. Number five, plenty of scholarships, fundings are available. And if one would like to study law abroad but are concerned about the cost, there's no need to cross it off the list yet, because in fact there are numerous of scholarships that exist to help students, law students, to look to internationalize their legal studies. Last but not least, the benefits exceed the academic. While my primary purpose for pursuing law studies abroad will probably be to strengthen my academic background, I could also look forward to, grow as a person. And from meeting new people to immersing myself in a new culture, I guess this experience would stay with me for the rest of my life. So where can I study law abroad? Well, primarily you can study law in English in all of the destinations worldwide, like UK, Australia, Europe, the United States, and of course a lot of other places. So which country one chooses to study law in is also a very important decision, and that requires careful planning, like how far from home do you want to be, if you can speak the native language there, and how expensive it is and so on. And personally, I could actually study anywhere in the world because I love to travel. But to narrow it in a bit, I would love to study in New York, in the US, because the city of New York, it offers so many special advantages for an attorney student, no, for an attorney and students from abroad interested in a law degrees from US law schools, and better than a lot of other cities in the US and a lot of other countries outside the US in the rest of the world. New York is the legal, financial, and international capital of the whole US, and which obviously offers numbers of opportunities. New York is actually also among the world's most cultural rich environments, bringing together a truly multicultural society and community. It's also the city which offers world-leading theater, museums, musicals, and other sites, such as culinary opportunities and some of the world's greatest shopping. So yes, upsides and downsides of working abroad. Upsides: traveling the world, learning new languages, experiencing new cultures, improving communication skills, and meeting and handling new people. Over to the downsides: it costs a lot. Living conditions are not always the greatest. Adapting to new rules and laws in another country can be hard and difficult. One can feel very lonely if you travel to another country and don't have any friends or family living there, and this makes you feel unstable or without stability in your everyday, which can be very negative. And last but not least, here, safety issues regarding work and personal life. Yes, because regarding safety issues, one may not feel safe working or studying in another country, in a foreign country, because you don't have any friends, no social life, and everything else one should be taken into notice that before leaving abroad. Yes, but to just conclude a bit, I would say the upsides overweight the downsides. And even though I have researched a little and there are a lot of downsides to studying and working abroad, I would actually love to try it sometime. Yes. Last but not least, I'll talk a bit about cultural aspects one needs to be aware of in an international business environment. Let's take Norway for an example first. While most people working in international companies and governments, they speak English, it should not be assumed that they understand everything one says to them. So there is important to get written confirmations for all business dealings. Norwegians, we tend to keep business and personal relations very separate, and this results in a reserved but a pleasant business environment. Punctually counts in establishing confidence and trust, so one needs to be on time on work, and due to an informal and direct business climate, one can expect easy access to top management, and decisions are made by consensus. Conservative casual dress is customary for Norwegian business here, and in the summer most people they dress for comfort, not or even to the point of sportiness. In Norway, women in business can be expected to be treated with a lot of respect. As in most Scandinavian countries, there is no open discrimination between men and women, and Norwegian women are found working in every aspect of the business community, holding high positions in the government agencies and other social organizations, and actually every other organization. Yes, here I've listed a few aspects one needs to be aware of while traveling abroad to work in another country or work in an international business environment, because one needs to be aware of law, and this means common law, code law, foreign law, home country law, international law, and the regulation of these. Politics are the nationalism, the sovereignty, the imperialism, the power in the country, the national interests and ideologies. Religion, yes, sacred objects, philosophical systems, beliefs, norms, prayers, taboos, holidays, and rituals. And then language, we have not been through. No, spoken language is important to know, written language, official language, linguistic pluralism, language hierarchy, and how media uses language. And then education, this means formal education, vocational training, primary education, secondary education, higher education, and human resources. Technology is transportation, energy systems, tools and objects, communication, urbanization, and science and inventions. Social organization. These are social institutions, authority structures, interest groups, social mobility, and status systems. And last but not least, one needs to be aware of attitudes and values towards time, towards achievement, to work, to wealth, to change, to risk taking, and to scientific methods. So yeah, these are the sources I have used to finish and complete my task, and I really thought it was an interesting task to work with, and I have enjoyed working with it a lot. It has also made me more sure of what I want to study and where I want to study, and yeah, like this. Now you see all of the sources. Yes, so thank you for listening, and I hope you enjoyed it and liked what I said.